Welcome to Season 2 of the Hillcroft Podcast. This episode was created by Marc and James. This episode includes interviews, a new song of the week, a new movie suggestion, and clips from our time at the Double K Fair. Marc, how you doing? This is James. Welcome to today's interview in the Hillcroft Podcast. I am James Beatty, and today I have Marc with me and to answer some questions. We are hoping to get to know each other during this first, few broadcasts. Share a little bit your history together.
Do you guys spend a lot of time together, or you just kind of know who each other are?
Know each other. We don't really hang out or anything. Ride the bus and talk a little bit.
You're right.
You used to ride the bus?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Marc, why are you part of this podcast group?
Because I have a movie to talk about and kind of music I'm gonna talk about.
All right.
So, things that you want to talk about?
What kind of experience do you have with podcasts?
Talking about music and the movies.
So that's something you have experience with?
Not bad.
Have you guys ever listened to a podcast before?
I have my staff. My staff used to work with me. His name is Adam.
Mm-hmm.
He used to record and listen to it, play it back. He just does it himself, plays it back.
Yeah. So you knew somebody that did a podcast. Marc, do you
Yeah.
have any experience like listening to podcasts?
Yeah.
Marc, third question. Marc, what is a podcast? Yes.
Why is a podcast?
What is a podcast?
Yeah, that is a podcast, right?
Where you're interviewed and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're smart, man. How long have you lived in Muncie, Marc?
Almost 50 years.
Okay. You lived in Muncie 50 years, but you're not from Muncie, correct?
I was born here.
Oh, that's right. He did say he's born. Do you live with roommates or
No.
you live with your mom and dad?
Just with myself.
Yourself. I'm sorry. You live by yourself. Well, that's good. That means you've came a step in your life where you can live by yourself. Sometimes it takes more time for, I'm 56, and sometimes it takes more time for people to get on their own than does others. You know?
Yeah.
Some not at all, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Some not at all. The podcast is the kind of like a job. Have you ever had any other jobs?
Yeah, I had jobs before.
What kind of jobs did you have?
What kind of jobs?
Boston Market and McDonald's and Rasson Hotel Roberts and Pizza Hut on Kilgore.
Oh.
You also worked at Hillcroft too, right?
Developmental disabilities, it's hard to have a job sometimes if people don't understand the community, or sometimes a couple of jobs I got fired from because they didn't understand Tourette's.
Marc, were you ever fired from a job?
Just let go. Not punishable. Fired.
They just decided that they were done with that job position.
Yeah.
That's happened to me too.
Marc, next question. What is the most interesting thing about you what is something you want to do with your future, Mark? Tell us what you want with your future. We're interested to know.
Move to Kokomo.
That's what you want to do with your
You
future?
did say that. Move to Kokomo. You'll get there faster and pack up, take it slow. Because you want to enjoy the ride to Kokomo. Way down to Kokomo. Enjoy your stay there, live by yourself in the house, right? Enjoy family.
So you and I talked about this, but it's not on the recording.
Yeah.
What's your goal? Why is it that you want to move to Kokomo in a few years?
My brother lives there.
So is your plan that you're going to move into your own apartment again, or will you live with somebody else when you live there?
I could live in an apartment or with somebody else.
Okay. So that's kind of like your plan for whenever your parents
So-
aren't as close to be able to help you out as often, right?
So now you live by yourself, though, right? Oh,
Hey.
yeah.
Yeah. So we skipped. There was those two questions were kind of back to back.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. I didn't space them out enough. So the one question is, what's the most interesting thing about you? What do you think, Mark? What's the most interesting thing about you?
I want to know too.
The hair.
Your hair? Your redhead? You like that you're a redhead?
Hey.
I think it's great hair.
I do too. But he's got a short like that. I think it's cool. I think one thing I like about him too is he's got a big foot about shoe like my brother's got.
Yeah.
What size of shoe you wear?
13.
My brother was a 13 or 14.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
What's the thing about yourself that you're the proudest of?
Oh.
What are you proud that you've been able to do?
Like what?
I don't know. Something
Living
that
on your
maybe
own.
something you didn't think that you'd be able to do.
Live on my
Good
own.
point given there.
Yeah. So I know that anytime I'm in Muncie on the weekend, I'm probably gonna see you. Hanging out, going to all the businesses over the weekend.
Yep.
You go to all the community events.
That's true.
Anytime I take you somewhere with a music event, somebody knows you.
Well, Mark, thank you for your time. It has been a pleasure to talk to you. I hope to get back with you soon. You have a good evening. Thanks for being on our podcast. This is James Beatty and Mark. Have a great, sensational week.
Next up is Mark telling us about our song of the week.
Crazy Train written, recorded by Ozzy Osbourne. This heavy metal track was Ozzy's first solo single and was later released on the album Blizzard of Oz. Crazy Train was released to the United States in 1981. Instruments featured in the song include bass drum set, vibra slap, electric guitar, and vocals. I heard Crazy Train when I was 17. I thought it was a new song released in 1991, but it turned out to be a classic. It is a pretty good song, and my younger brother listens to it too. The electric guitar and everything is great.
Now it's time to listen to a movie suggestion of the week. I am James Beatty. Today's blockbuster moment pick in 1943, War of the Worlds, starring Gene Barry and Anna Robinson. I first saw War of the Worlds when I was 12 and 13 years old, and I was not scared and thought it was a lot of fun. My favorite scene are when one-eyed silver alien is creeping by the rundown house, and the lady got scared, screamed. I also liked when all the people gathered at church and started to pray, and then the aliens all died. The ships just went down crunch. And I would recommend the movie watchers to adults, to teens, and discretion. If you like classic sci-fi movies, this is one of will be good for you. There is even a small romance.
Now we're going to listen to our chit chat as we ride to the fair. In the car with me, I have Mark. Say hi, Mark.
Hey.
And I've got James. Say hi, James.
Hi.
And we are on a road trip to, where are we going? To the fairgrounds, to the Delaware County Fair, right?
Hey.
So, has anybody been yet this year? Have you gone yet, Mark? Not this year. Did you go last year?
Still. I have the fair Sunday.
Yeah. Are you planning to go any other days this time?
Saturday.
James, are you planning on going to the fair any other days other than today?
No.
Okay. Mark, what's something you're hoping to see or do today while we go? What's something you're hoping to see or do while we go to the fair for a little while today? You want to get something to eat? James, what's something you're hoping to do or see today?
I see the animals.
Okay. But you're hoping to see animals? Has anybody ever been to any other fairs?
I have.
Yeah, state fair?
I've been safer. Gas.
Yeah? In the Gas City one?
No, not Gas City.
Oh.
Gaston.
Oh, yes.
I've been to a festival.
Which festival, James?
The one right out here by on the south side.
Okay. So we're talking about fairs, and you've been to the Gaston Fair. They've got a pretty big one, don't they? And you've been to the Indianapolis State Fair.
I have. Oh, yeah?
James, you've been to the State Fair too?
I have.
Okay. The fairgrounds here are kind of on the edge of Minnetrista, which this was all the Ball Brothers property. What other things have you guys come to the fairgrounds to do? Have you ever come to the fairgrounds for anything other than the fair?
Oh, yeah, we came for stuff like to buy things that have like the buy things inside.
Uh-huh. Oh, okay. Like a craft fair. Mark, what's something you've come to the fairgrounds to do? But it's $5 a person and $15 for a car.
$5 to get in.
That's what it said, yeah? Our fair adventures continue. What day is today that we're here at the fair?
What day is today?
Yeah, what day is today?
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
And it is the 18th. And
Yeah.
my name is James Beatty. You're doing it now?
Yeah.
James
it's
Beatty,
recording
and I'm
right
here at the fairgrounds.
Mhm.
And I'm enjoying myself. It's kind of cloudy, but I'm here with Rebecca and Mark, and we're just having a fun
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, and we can see all the rides that are set up, right?
Right,
We got
yeah.
a slide.
Yep. What time does the fair start?
I think the rides open around 5. So
5.
a lot of this stuff has shifted to being evening events.
Mm-hmm.
But later, I think we're going to walk through the animal barns because the animals are
I
here.
love animals. I've never owned an animal, but I think it'd be great to interesting and how
Yeah.
it's set up, and to see the animals and enjoy them and be a part of their life too. Because
Yeah.
nature and animals is they love us and we love them. It's how you treat animals, and animals can respond back to you in their
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
That's good.
Mark went way up there to get food. I don't know what he was finding.
Well, Mark's enjoying himself too.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
I feel
And we don't
confident.
have to have the money to enjoy a good time. Good times are about friends, and that's something I've learned, and
Yeah.
just being a part of them and heart-wise, and
Yeah.
just being share time with. You know,
Yeah.
friends are important.
They sure are.
Important.
Yeah. We got
Yeah.
Ferris wheel.
Yep. And I enjoy it. Smells good too.
It does smell good. We're standing beside the Polish sausage booth.
And the next time I come out, I'll request enough money from the Indy office to bring that extra.
Yeah, that'd
food.
be a good idea.
Thank you for listening to our first episode. Be sure to look for episode 2 for more interviews, more songs, and more movie suggestions. Thank you.
For more information, please visit hillcroft.org, or to hear more from the Music Therapy Department, search Hillcroft Music Therapy on YouTube.
Cool breeze coming in.
Summer breeze makes me feel fine.
Going through the jasmines of
My mind.
mind.
Do you like that song, Mark? Yeah?